All right, guys. Hey, this is Dan Freeman with InspectionFire, and I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek at what should be coming up. We should be releasing both of these before Thanksgiving. You've already seen a sneak peek for the Lit Hero housing, which has become one of my new favorites for inspections. I've absolutely loved it. I have that in my 360 camera, and then I try out these other prototypes off and on. So these two, though, that I'm going to show you is the new MAX2. The camera is now centered, and it has these removable lenses that twist off, and they just kind of thread on to there. So these will be a nice and easier addition to deal with. And this is supposed to get rid of that stitch mark to some extent. This also can film in 8K. It's much clearer than the Max. I mean, they both still work fine as far as what we do, but this is just a nicer version. So here's the MAX2 for GoPro, and then for Insta360, we have what's called the Go Ultra. So this will be the IG Ultra case is what we're going to make. So it comes in this little adapter. So this is what charges it. It has a charging port on the back. We're supposed to be able to get a separate charging port where this can charge directly. But as it is now, this one will have to come out of our case in order to be charged currently. This one can stay in the case and charge similar to all of our other housings. But the cool thing about this one, this films in 4K, and this is the size of an Oreo. So it's pretty small by comparison to everything else. And so this will be able to fit into some places that a lot of other things can't. And so I'm going to put these in the housings and show you those here in a second. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys the new MAX2 camera and its case. This is what it's going to look like as we get it ready and it comes out. So first off, this will be the bottom of it. Here's our cover. And so we're going to take it and put it in there. I've already got the two lights set in place. So it just slides into the case. This hooks in right here. The lights click in, and then we would put 4 screws in this one. So there are 4 screws to hold it in, and you can have 3 whiskers in it. And I will insert those now. But so this case is slightly bigger than the other camera, the other case, just because the camera itself is slightly bigger to allow for the advanced extra processing. Okay, so here we go. And I'll show you a side-by-side comparison here in just a second. And we still have a little bit of things we're playing with on it, but we are close. So here we go. So this will be the new Max for the new MAX2. And this is the current MAX5. And so again, it is slightly larger just due to the camera sizing being slightly different. Width-wise, it's pretty close. And we'll, same thing, get some dimensions up. But this one will have a much higher resolution. Okay, here is, again, this is that Insta360 Go Ultra. This has a little release on the side, so I'm going to pop it out. And this is the case with a light already sitting in it. I'm going to show you how this one goes in. So this one just mounts in, I put it into the cover first. And this one is actually retained by a slot, a grooved slot across the bottom. That will then rotate in. So as we use it, we'll push that in and it just rotates down into place. And then one screw would hold this in place right here, which would tighten in on the light as well as the camera. And so then that is the camera, and it is kicked. The camera inside the case is kicked at a slight angle so that it's not looking straight out, but slightly up a little bit as well. So here's that. And then we would take the whiskers and they would just slide right into it like that. And we do one on each side. And then it would be ready to connect to the Insta360 app and run up through the chimney. So here's that, and to give you an idea size-wise, here's the current MAX5 camera with the case. So it's quite a bit smaller, and we'll post some dimensions and things later. But so there is the IG Ultra case.